Big news! Tottenham want to sign explosive Champions League forward. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Tottenham are among a host of Premier League clubs chasing Feyenoord winger Igor Paixao ahead of the summer transfer window, according to The Sun. Spurs, alongside Newcastle United and Bournemouth, are reportedly keen on the Brazilian attacker, who impressed in the Champions League this week. Paixao scored the winner in Feyenoord's surprise 1-0 victory over AC Milan on Wednesday and gave former Man City defender Kyle Walker a tough night as he struggled to contain the 24-year-old on the left. The Brazilian registered his sixth goal contribution in Europe against the Serie A side, having scored once and provided 4 assists in the league phase. Spurs eyeing Feyenoord's Igor Paixao. According to The Sun, Premier League scouts were in attendance for Feyenoord's win over AC Milan on Wednesday and closely monitored Paixao's performance. The Brazilian has been in scintillating form this season, scoring 8 goals and providing 14 assists in 32 appearances across all competitions. Paixao is reportedly keen on a move to the Premier League after the season, while Feyenoord are expected to demand around £25 million for his departure. The 24-year-old, praised as explosive by Jacek Kulig, joined the Dutch club from Coritiba in 2022 and has since established himself as one of the Eredivisie's standout players. Tottenham may be in the market for further reinforcements this summer after 2 busy transfer windows. The Lily-Whites have endured a difficult Premier League campaign and currently sit 14th after 24 games, having won just once in their last 8 fixtures. While Ange Postecoglou's position appears secure for now, another defeat against Manchester United on Sunday could increase pressure on the Australian. Mauricio Pochettino reveals he still watches Tottenham games. Former Tottenham manager Mauricio Pochettino has revealed that his fondness for Spurs remains and he still watches games when he can. Over the past decade, Tottenham, in their quest for success on the pitch, have undergone a series of managerial changes. The Lily-Whites have adopted different styles and philosophies under the likes of Jose Mourinho, Antonio Conte and Nuno Espirito Santo, yet none of them managed to meet the high expectations set by Mauricio Pochettino. The Argentine consistently kept Spurs competing at the top end of the table and famously led them to the Champions League final in 2019. Despite being sacked just 5 months after that final, many Tottenham fans still yearn for his return. This sentiment was evident during the game against Aston Villa, where the away fans called for him to replace an under-pressure Ange Postecoglou. Mauricio Pochettino reveals he still watches Tottenham games. With fans calling for him to take charge at Spurs, the manager has since revealed that he still has love for the fans and club despite being away for 6 years. He also now revealed that his fondness for the club is still strong, admitting that he still keeps a close eye on Tottenham. He told The Sun, when asked whether he still tunes into the Premier League despite moving away, he said, "I watch all the games that I can, and of course, one of the teams that I always watch is Tottenham for sure." Pochettino currently manages the USA national team, and given the structure of his contract, it will be difficult for the Argentine to make a return to Spurs before the 2026 World Cup. Spurs' abysmal form has seen them crash out of both domestic cup competitions and has them in the bottom half of the Premier League. Following this poor form, there have been calls for Postecoglou to be sacked, but Pochettino backs him to turn things around. He said, "He's a great coach, great club, great fans. It's impossible to say anything but good things about everyone there," Pochettino said about Postecoglou and Spurs. Reflecting on Postecoglou's struggles, Pochettino added, "That is football, that is life. Sometimes you pace, sometimes downs. That is what happens. We are colleagues, we are coaches. Always we need to be focused on ourselves, and every single coach in the world has their ideas and the capacity to change things." Tottenham are reportedly eyeing 2 Bundesliga stars ahead of the upcoming summer window, one from Eintracht Frankfurt and another from Bayer Leverkusen. Injuries have been the story of Tottenham's campaign throughout this season, with key players in every area of the pitch being sidelined for huge parts of the season. According to Sportbild, Tottenham are said to be gearing up for a big summer spend in the Bundesliga, with Eintracht Frankfurt's Hugo Larsson and Bayer Leverkusen's Piero Hincapié said to be on their list. Sportbild reports that Larsson is wanted by all top clubs this summer and Tottenham are one of them. With several top clubs already showing serious interest, Larsson is currently valued at around £29 million according to the outlet. Tottenham, Arsenal and Liverpool are among the Premier League sides monitoring him closely, while AC Milan and Real Madrid have also been tracking his progress. Manchester City are believed to be keeping an eye on him as well. It's expected that if his development continues at this impressive pace, some of these clubs may make concrete offers soon. Eintracht Frankfurt view him as their next big success on the transfer market and are aiming for a fee of at least £41 million. However, the player is said to have recurring muscular issues, and this could make some suitors, such as Tottenham, already dealing with injury concerns this season, hesitate before making a move. Tottenham are prepared to offload Heung-min Son for £50 million. Speculation about the future of Heung-min Son had become rife in recent weeks and months as he entered the final year of his contract at Tottenham before the club triggered a one-year contract extension in January. The South Korean was heavily linked with a move to Jose Mourinho's Feyenoord since the start of the month. They viewed the Spurs captain as an ideal target to strengthen the squad without splashing a big transfer fee, although no deal materialised and he has eventually stayed at the club. However, this may well turn out to be his final season at Spurs. The club chiefs are ready to cash in Son as a part of a squad revamp in the summer. They appear ready to offload the veteran forward when selling him in the past was viewed as unthinkable despite the recent contract extension. Now, ex-Spurs scout Brian King has speculated the fee the North Londoners would be asking to sell Son at the end of the season. Son will have a year left on his contract and he is in his early 30s, Brian King exclusively told Tottenham News. I think Tottenham would want a minimum of £50 million to sell him. He brings plenty of value to the club off the pitch. Think about how many people travel to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to watch him. I'm not sure exactly how many people come every week. However, there always seems to be plenty of people travelling in from South Korea to see Son play. Having joined Spurs from Bayer Leverkusen back in 2015, Son has become a modern-day great for the club and one of the bankable superstars in South Asia. With 172 strikes in 441 appearances, he is currently the fourth highest goal scorer in the North London club's history. The 32-year-old has been a great servant to Tottenham, but few can deny that he has been a player in steep decline of late. Son's lack of threat in attack in recent cup defeats to Liverpool and Aston Villa were quite telling, demonstrating his best days are clearly behind him now. That being said, however, it looks improbable for any club to splash around £50 million if Spurs demand that fee for Son in the summer, when he will have just a year left in his contract. The time is right for the club to sever ties with the experienced forward, and if interest from Fenerbahce is to resurface, Spurs would be wise to cash him in and get a decent fee. That's it for today's update. If you liked the video and want to keep up with everything Tottenham, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for our latest content. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and share it with other Spurs fans. Let's build our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs.